So this is going to be a continuation of the video I did about a week ago on We the People holsters. They had an inside the waistband optics cut holster for the Springfield Echelon 4-inch, which is the compact version. And according to the video, if you've watched it, you'll see that was not a very good holster. It wasn't a very safe holster. I ended up sending that back to We the People holsters, got my money back, and they waived the return shipping. Apparently, return shipping is part of the return policy normally. But they waived that due to the particular issues that I described in that video. I'll try and link that video in the description. So continuation of that, the next holster that I had ordered was actually an outside the waistband holster. And I ordered it off of Springfield's website. Took a little while to get, maybe 2 weeks. I guess they had to get it drop shipped or something. So black point, and it's basically just a high right codex, Bravo concealment. Used to do them. I think they still do. Just hard codex, plastic loops, and there was really no give on those. No flex, but it held them tight, held them high, and you could conceal under a cover shirt. So this one's a little bit different. It's a Kydex high ride holster, fits close to the body. This one has the leather wings, which really helps it conform to your hip a little bit better, to your waist. Keeps it in a lot closer. And the loops here, the contrast is pretty bad in the video. I apologize. The loops are metal instead of plastic. Almost every other Kydex outside the waistband holder I got that was meant for concealment had the plastic loops. I do like this. It may wear on my belt more than the plastic. These loops will probably obviously last longer, but I don't want to lose a belt to it either. But good holster so far, from what I can tell. I have not actually concealed with it, carried with it for a day. Just tried it out when I got it out of the box. But I think the leather wings on it, it's a leather wing to allow for flexibility, and it spreads the weight out a little further out across the belt than like your Bravo concealment, which they're about that close together. And as far as fit goes, fit's good. It's not a super thick Kydex, but it doesn't feel cheap and plasticky. Although Kydex is plastic. It is thick enough to get you good retention. And of course, they have a retention screw here for adjustment. And it just seems like it was molded. They put a lot more effort into molding this. It's obviously optics cut on this one as well. And the hardware seems a lot better. So I'm happy with this. This is going to be an outside the waistband conceal. So I'm wearing a cover shirt. It's going to be a range holster as well. Have some classes lined up. Pardon me, I'm getting cold. Got some classes lined up that are going to require a decent range holster, and also uh, mag carrier. So this one, let me go back into my little cheat sheet here. So comp-tac actually, which I should have known that when I saw the letters. This is the comp-tac 3 magazine mag pouch magazine holder. Kind of a passive retention. You know, the magazine just kind of spreads the contacts out as it goes in. And yeah, it's not a ton of retention, but this is like it's going to go anywhere. You're not going to be hanging upside down wearing this thing, so you really don't have to worry too much about it. But there is some adjustment at the bottom. Each of these screws at the bottom you can adjust, and that'll at least tighten up this bottom portion here. Once it gets all the way down to the bottom, you'll get some more retention out of it. And it does fit the 18 rounders height. You know, those swapped from the factory. So that's going to be my go-to for a range setup, is the comp-tac. I don't know if they have a model comp-tac triple mag pouch. It's got a long SKU number. I'm not even going to bother going into that. But it also was on Springfield's website. If you pull up Springfield Echelon holsters through the Springfield shop, you'll see the Codex holster that I got, the outside the waistband holster, and you will see this on page 2. Earlier they were out of stock. Apparently I got the last one. But I got a feeling, being comp-tac, they can probably get access to these, or you could probably go through another supplier or go through comp-tac to acquire that. So not all bad experiences on the holster. I've got one more holster coming. It's going to be a crossbreed reckoning. It's going to have the comfort backing, I think is what they call it. And instead of adding foam to the back of something that's already there, you basically, since it's kind of a hybrid holster, Kydex front, leather back, the leather back comes off, and the neoprene or foam comfort backing goes on, so it keeps from adding so much thickness to it. And I've used a crossbreed reckoning before. Optics cut as well. I think it was for I think it might have been for an XDS 45 that I had. I like crossbreed holsters. I like their clips on their holsters. They're almost always on the inside of the waistband holsters, all steel clips, so they tend to stay pretty well. And hopefully between that and this, I will have my carry solutions worked out. I'll try and link the products, these two products, the holster and the mag pouches, and also reference back to the video that I did on the We the People holsters, just in case you didn't view that. And if I get any other accessories for them, I'll try to post follow-up videos. It's a relatively new firearm to the market. I think it was maybe 2022 it was released. It hasn't really taken off a whole lot. And I don't want to turn this into a firearm review because YouTube likes to shadow ban that kind of stuff. But for what it is, it's a pretty good firearm for its price. I think I paid about $620-ish, and that was without the optic. I brought my own optics. I've got the EPS carry multi reticle, enclosed emitter, so you don't have to worry about getting in there and cleaning it out with a Q-tip. If you drop it in the snow, you don't have to worry about it getting in there and blocking anything. And it just fits the hand well. So I'm hoping to stick with this for a while. It's quite accurate. Of course, almost all pistols are accurate. You just have to be able to shoot them accurately. I am accurate with this one, and that's what I needed. I traded in a 365 and an overused pistol towards that, and then I put that EPS carry on there that I had on the 365. 365 is a fine gun for concealed carry. I just needed something that I could actually use the range to and shoot accurately out to 45 feet. Doesn't need to be able to do that for one of the classes I have coming up for NRA instructor certification. Hence the 3-mag carrier as well. But yeah, if you've got any other holster suggestions besides what I've already picked out here, drop it in the comments. I'd like to look at them. There's just not a lot out there right now. I'm hoping that that the pistol gets a little bit more recognition. I'm sure as the years go by and it gets a little bit more mainstream, there'll be more options for it. There's just really not much out there. You can't. I live near Williams Gun Sight Company. They got a really large gun store there. Could not find anything to fit this molded for it anywhere in the store. With 2 other gun stores, could not find anything for this particular pistol. You could find some universal fits, but nobody likes to use those for long-term solutions. So I'm hoping more stores will actually start carrying holsters for this pistol. And if I can get around to getting some more range footage, I've got a little bit of range footage from the last time we shot, but if I can get some more range footage together, I'll do a little bit more research on what YouTube is allowing and not allowing on the firearm videos, and see if I can't get something posted as far as a proper review of the pistol itself. But until then, I appreciate everybody for watching, and again, comment below if you've got any other suggestions or questions on the holsters that we've already talked about.